Namaskar. This is Seshu Chira. Welcome you all back to Hamsika Academy. Today let us learn about ICTA system. What is ICTA system? How is it practiced? Let us learn about that. What is ICTA system? ICTA system is nothing but the land was called as ICTA. So how was the land tax maintained? Who used to maintain the taxes? That system is called ICTA system. Earlier, the sultans, Khaljis, Tughlaq monarchs appointed military commanders as governors. So, as we studied in the previous part, these people are appointed as governors of territories of different sizes, of varying sizes. So, the Khaljis, Tughlaq monarchs appointed military commanders as governors of different territories of various sizes. So that land is called as ICTA. So the appointment of the governors for the territories of varying sizes, and these lands are called as ICTAs. So what is ICTA? The land is called as ICTA. The lands which are given to the governors or commanders to have command over the region of various sizes is called as ICTA system. The holder was called as Iqtadar or Mukti. Who is the in charge of the ICTA is called as Iqtadar or Mukti. Iqtadar means the in charge of the ICTA, the land which is given to the governor. That particular governor is called as Iqtadar, means Mukti. What are the duties of Mukti? The duties of the Mukti are to maintain the law and order. First duty is to maintain the law and order. Second, pay the salaries to the soldiers. He has to pay salaries to the soldiers. How will he pay the salaries to the soldiers? So, Mukti will collect the revenues of their assignments as salary. So, the area what is given to our commanders, governors or Iqtadars, Muktis, these people will collect tax from the entire area, maintain law and order, and pay salaries to the soldiers, and also help the emperor when they are going for military campaigns. So, the land for which the in charge is appointed, that land is called as ICTA. And the person who is holding that particular land, the in charge is called Iqtadar or Mukti. What are the duties of a Mukti? This is a 3 marks question. So we need to remember, you better write at least 4 points. So that 3 marks out of 3 you will get damn sure. So first thing, he has to maintain the law and order. Second thing, he has to pay the salaries to the soldiers. So how will he pay the salaries? He will collect the taxes from the area which is assigned to him, and he will also pay salaries to the soldiers, as well as he also will receive his share of salary from there only. So the duty of the Iqtadar or Mukti is to collect the taxes and also pay salaries to the soldiers who are under him, and for him also he will take the salary from the taxes which are collected. He will also support the emperor whenever he is leading a military campaign. Now the control over the Muktis, Iqtadars, was very, very effective. The most effective during the time of the Khaljis and Tughlaqs. The control over the Muktas was very, very effective. The office for the post of Iqtadar, it was not hereditary. Father, if he is working as an Iqtadar, son will not get the post of an Iqtidar in the same place, because the Iqtidars are changed regularly after a short period of time. The maximum time is 3 years. Within 3 years of span, he will be moved from one place to another place, and there are harsh conditions of service were rigorously imposed during the reigns of Alauddin Khalji and Muhammad Tughlaq. So the control over the Muktis was very, very effective. Nobody can dare to do any mischief with the taxes collected. If they try to do any mischief, they are given harsh punishments, severe punishments, and the office is not heritable. So it's inheritable. Your son, if I work as a Iqtidar, my son will not get any kind of rights to be as an Iqtidar. He has to have that capacity and the ability. Then only they will consider that, and they will appoint him in another place, not in the same place where the father worked. They used to have very harsh punishments and also service rules, and these were maintained during the time of Alauddin Khalji and Muhammad Tughlaq. How is Iqta decided? Accountants were appointed. Then they checked the amount of revenue collected by the Muktis. So how they used to monitor the Muktis? Iqta is a tax from the land what we are getting. So when you are maintaining Iqta, they will have accountants who were appointed to come and check the amount of revenue collected by the Muktis. Muktis collected only the taxes prescribed by the state. Mukti cannot collect any kind of tax additionally other than what the state has given. Mukti can only collect the tax. For example, if I am the emperor, I say you have to collect only 10% from this month. The Mukti will go and collect only 10%. Though in the previous month or before month he has collected more than that, he has to collect only what is specified to him. And he kept the required number of soldiers only. He cannot increase the number of soldiers or decrease the number of soldiers. It will be decided by the emperor. The Muktis have to follow carefully the orders, and these are cross-checked by accountants. The Delhi Sultans, who were initially not able to control the hinterland, later they gained control over the hinterlands of the cities, and they forced the landed chieftains. Earlier they used to stay in the outskirts, in the garrison towns, and they used to depend on the hinterland trade. But now they became powerful. They emerged powerful. So they forced the landed chieftains who are having large lands, rich landlords, samantas, aristocrats, to accept their authority. When you grew powerful, there will be no other option left for the enemy. When he knows that you are very powerful than him, other than surrendering to you, they can't do anything. Similarly, the Delhi Sultans forced the landed chieftains, samantas, aristocrats, and rich landlords to accept their authority. It was a great achievement by the rulers of Delhi Sultans. So, today we learned about what is Iqta, who is the in charge of Iqta, what are the duties of Iqta, how is the tax collected, how are they monitored, and who will cross-check the tax collected by Iqta. And we also saw how powerful the Delhi Sultan rulers emerged in the hinterland region. That's all we have for today. Please subscribe and support us. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.